Oh, I didn't see you there. I was just adjusting my socks and my slides. Obviously, great outfit. I'm gonna see how many you can do in a row with some socks and slides. One. Nope. Try again. Nope. One. No, my garage. Socks and slides are so cool. They're very cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Casual Sports Talk.
Alright, so we are here with Group C, the third group in our World Cup preview installment. Obviously, Madon's back.
Hey guys.
I'm back. Bad Monkey's back. Regardless of what time in the morning it is, we're still eating some Bad Monkey popcorn, so it's all good. And we are here to talk some Group C right now.
So Ethan, who do we have in Group C to look for?
We have the French. We have the Aussies. Aussie. Oi.
Yeah.
I just offend all of Australia.
Of course.
Australia, I love your country. I was just there. I was just in Australia. I love your country.
I wonder why he was there.
Because I knew I was going to offend them, so I had to make amends for it. On the CST World Tour, we have Peru and we have Denmark. So that closes out the group. For me, when I'm looking at this, I think the French are going to go one here. I don't think there's much debate to be made.
Yeah, France is already one of the big World Cup favorites.
Yeah. And so we're going to be talking about France, like, kind of past this group. If they don't make it out of the group, I'm, like, baffled.
That'd
shocked.
be the biggest upset easily.
For sure. Especially in this group.
Yeah, for the sake of this, we're just going to act as if they've already made
Oh my god, France won their group and won every game by 4 goals. What?
So the players that are really going to come key for them in that stage to make it comfortable, it's going to be those solid players that have shown their stardom over the course of not only this year, but the last year as well. So you have players like the Mbappe.
Yeah,
this is going to be
a huge World Cup for Mbappe.
Yeah.
This is obviously his first experience in the World Cup because last one he was like 15.
Yeah.
So this is huge for him. This is where he proves himself on a grand scale.
Absolutely.
I mean, people know him worldwide already. He's got fucking over 100 million transfer. Whatever it may be. This is really where he proves himself to the world, because I'm sure there are people in Peru who don't know who Kylian Mbappe is. After he scores 5 goals on them, they will though.
Yeah.
So this is his place to prove on the worldwide stage.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, they have Antoine Griezmann, Olivier Giroud's injured, so what's happening with their strike force? That's a little concern for me, right? When it comes to later in the competition and you have all these teams who have great midfields and great defense, you're going to have to score. So I'm kind of concerned that when Griezmann's tired in the 60th minute or he has an off game, like, what's going to happen there?
And yeah, the way it seems as if like Didier Deschamps, he literally selected this team to have Olivier Giroud as a striker. Like, he seems to not want to play Mbappe as striker. He really wants to have a focal center point of a player who can do everything, who can head the ball, who can hold the ball up. So it'll be interesting to see that if he's not banging in the goals in the first couple games, what do they go to?
Yeah, and the great thing about this French team, and there's 2 things I'll touch on real quick. First off, there's no questions on the defensive front.
No, yeah.
And not really. Hugo Lloris, first off, he's still a world-class keeper.
He makes, I don't know if you saw against USA.
I did not.
Yeah, no, he makes these stupid mistakes.
Really?
A lot, yeah.
Never mind, I'm officially concerned now, I guess.
Yeah, no, Lloris is, the way I say it, he's like the best or worst goalie.
Okay, alright.
Now, which one are you going to get? Yeah?
No, but on defense, they're very young, which to me kind of shows Didier Deschamps went out to look for these young guys on purpose. I mean, I have a problem with Didier Deschamps himself, and that I'll touch on in like a minute.
We'll talk about
We can go that way soon. But again, the 2 big keys for me, the fact that their midfield is so solid. Their starting 3 midfield will be N'Golo Kante, Blaise Matuidi, and Paul Pogba. Like, honestly, that's definitely one of the top midfields in the game right there.
Yeah, you have everything in that midfield. You have players that are willing to run, you have players that are able to make a creative pass when needed, and you have players that can win you the ball.
And you have a crazy haircut and a bald guy.
Oh yeah, a new haircut every day.
A new haircut every day and a bald guy. So you have like really big contrast.
Sure, yeah.
They really complement each other well, right?
Yeah,
like
they do.
No, so there's that, and then there's their speed. And I mean, last question before we move on to another group. Do me a favor, play devil's advocate for a minute here. Why will France lose?
Their coach.
So Adrien Rabiot, he might not have a big role in this World Cup, but at the age of 20, you will definitely see him 4 years from now. Guys like Blaise Matuidi, N'Golo Kante, Paul Pogba, they're in the prime of their careers. 4 years from now, will they have an impact? I don't know. For France, this year, this World Cup, your midfield is extremely strong. I commend you on that. 4 years from now, you got to start building that again. Don't get caught short there, eh?
Let's talk a little bit about the Aussies.
Yeah, so let's talk about the Australian soccer team. The Australian football team.
The Socceroos.
The Socceroos from Australia, led by, of course, the legend himself, playing his fourth
World Cup.
Timmy Cahill, playing his fourth World Cup at the ripe age of, what is he, 38?
75.
70. Okay, Tim Cahill at the age of 75 playing in his 17th World Cup. Let's see that happen. No, but this Aussie team, I'm not expecting much from them. They do have a couple of key players that like play around in Europe, but like when your best player is Tim Cahill, like no offense to Tim Cahill at all, he's a legend in real like league football and in international football.
Absolutely.
But he's not the player he once used to be. And the fact that you're relying on him, it kind of speaks to me.
Absolutely, yeah. If they play in a way where they rely on Cahill to score goals, then yeah, I'm scared too. But there is one little bright light that I see in their midfield that makes me kind of excited because he's one of those players that broke out this year as a fan favorite in the Premier League.
I think we're thinking about the same guy right now.
Yeah, everyone's boy, Aaron Moy.
Everyone's boy, Aaron Moy. Obviously, he's going to have a lot to handle.
Alright, you Aussies, you might not have a very good soccer team, but what you do have is Margot Robbie, and for that you are the winners of my heart.
What? What just happened? Cut! I'm not expecting much, I don't know.
I'm not expecting much either, so I guess on to Peru we go.
On to Peru we go, and obviously the big storyline. First off, they're back in the World Cup for the first time since 1982. Right?
Wow.
And they're one of like the common ball teams, you know, who wasn't the U.S. So like they're obviously taking the place of a perennial team that used to be there for many World Cups. Like the U.S. is largely expected.
Somehow they've always just managed to qualify.
Yeah.
So the first time
they're the best team in North and Central and South
definitely.
America. So I mean, Peru's here. They're back for the first time since 1982. In this group, I could see them finishing second, and it's all about Paulo Guerrero.
Yeah.
For me, it's all about Paulo Guerrero.
And Paulo Guerrero.
He's back.
This
Obviously,
is such an occasion for him.
The crazy story, if you guys do not know, Paulo Guerrero got banned from UEFA.
Yeah, for a doping scandal.
Yeah, for a huge doping scandal. And this is like warms my heart. Captains from France, Denmark, and Australia all sent in a letter to UEFA, being like, come on, like let him play, just let him play. He's allowed to play. So he's playing this year. He's obviously going to have a huge impact. He is a guy who can pot goals. So when we're talking about big underdogs, a huge concept is a team that has nothing to lose. And this Peruvian team, they got nothing to lose. They have a feel-good story. They just got their captain, their team leader back. And they have a group that makes it easy for them to get second place. I don't know much about a lot of their players. I'll be honest there. But I definitely think that this has the making of a Cinderella story.
Probably, yeah. They might win a game 1-0. They might lose a game 7-0. We'll just have to see. Now, another team who can have that same exact.
Yeah. So this is like it's France and the rest. Basically, this group is literally France.
Yeah. Honestly, this team, I don't know if they should even be called Denmark or if they should be called Christian Eriksen's national team.
Christian Eriksen, Mark.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe?
So
okay.
good.
Eriksen, Mark. Got it. Okay. No, obviously this is the Christian Eriksen show for Denmark, but I mean, we could both just talk about Christian Eriksen this, Christian Eriksen that. Look at their list of players, and you have some players, you have some guys playing in Europe, playing for good teams, and actually doing well. So.
Yeah, we have the likes of Christensen.
Anders Christensen from Chelsea, he's holding it back on the defense. And the defense for me is the biggest question. I mean, Kasper Schmeichel is a guy who's going to keep them in the game, but he can only do so much.
A Premier League champion.
Yeah, and if your defense is weak, again, your goalie can only do so much, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And last but not least, 19 years old. I don't know if he'll have much of an impact.
I hope he does.
I hope he does. He's fun to watch. He's fun to watch. Kasper Dolberg.
Yeah.
So
this is a huge World Cup for Dolberg. Dolberg is the perfect example of a player who bangs in 5 goals.
Yeah,
in the
if
World
he
Cup.
can get 5 goals in the group stage in 3 games and then they
then-
don't make it, like
And then secures himself a big transfer to a big club.
Yeah.
That is a perfect example of one of those players. Listen, Denmark might have some young up-and-coming strikers in Kasper Dolberg, but you can't play a World Cup without a legend. And that legend is Bentner. Where is he? Why wasn't he chosen?
so Manav, give me your prediction for this group.
My prediction for this group is France comes out first.
What? France first? No. I'm shocked.
I'm telling you.
Like,
You might
bold
want to
prediction.
put a cheeky
Bold
bet on it.
prediction.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
France
then
first.
I'd say second. It's really a toss-up, but I think I'd go with Denmark.
Okay. All right. I mean, you can't argue that here. For me, first, obviously France. I don't think the Aussies. I'm sorry, Australia. I really am. I love your country. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I could show you all pictures if you want. I'll just.
No, just
Can I like just take up pictures and then just show the camera?
no, just
No?
be bold right now.
Peru. Paulo Guerrero. His story continues. The Cinderella story, maybe. Maybe they could beat a team in the round of 16 or something. So for me, it's Paulo Guerrero and Peru going second. I'm sorry, Great Danes. Christian Eriksen, you have to wait another 4 years. And even then, I don't know if your team's going to be that great. So, we want to thank you guys so much for watching
Thank
Group
you
C.
for watching.
Stay tuned. Group D obviously coming up next. That is a big group.
Yeah, and we'll be back with Bad Monkey.
We'll be back with Bad Monkey.